Good evening. My name is Linda Travis, and I thank you for this opportunity to present. Since I'm an old English teacher, I'm going to tell a story, because this discussion tonight is an old story, isn't it? Of the fight for basic human water rights. As occurred in the Old West, the cattle barons, and we'll attach Nestle to that, with their vast wealth, continued to hire gunslingers, and we'll substitute politicians and perhaps our DEQ to strip the little guy of basic human need, which is water, and then sell it back to us. Our freshwater supplies, our streams, rivers, lakes, and aquifers are not unlimited resources. Sure, they come from under the ground. Yes, Michigan is a water state. But many citizens in Mecosta County, as Peggy pointed out, know from experience when Nestle started drawing out of Mecosta County that it had an impact on the stream over there and on water wells. A quick look at the Holland-Allendale area in a few years past, you can be informative as about the fact that their water table, their aquifer, dropped 11 feet because of water withdrawal. Some of it was irrigation, but just the growth of the population. So that's a scary fact. Let's tell the water barons no, as the water shortage disasters worldwide continue to grow and portend a bleak future. A planet of 7.5 billion people cannot continue to ignore the warnings of our scientists and current food and water refugees. Stand up and be heard, and say no to this demagoguery, and then ask our politicians tough questions if they come to town halls, if they show their faces. Ask them and vote according to their answers or their non-answers. This and other water discussions are not a spectator sport, as many of you that are here tonight, thank you, know. We need wise decisions, and the future of our children and grandchildren are important to us. A great novel to read if you want to see what the future might portend as we headed in this direction is called Water Knife. It'll scare the bejeebers out of you, and it's looking more and more imminent. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to cue up Karina Petrie and John McLean over at this mic, possibly. Go ahead, Jim.
Welcome to Big Rapids, Mecosta County and Ferris State University. My name is Jim Sandy. I'm the president of the Mecosta County Development Corporation. MCDC is a public-private collaborative organization and does not represent any government entity. We are the organization charged with enhancing economic conditions and promoting an environment in which business owners and employers can grow and prosper. MCDC strongly supports the approval of the application currently under consideration by the DEQ. We understand the rigorous requirements of the DEQ's permitting process and recognize that Ice Mountain has maintained an extensive monitoring and reporting program at the proposed site to ensure environmental protections and sustainability that exceed the DEQ standards. In our opinion, Ice Mountain is an exemplary corporate citizen in our region and has demonstrated a track record.
Please speak.
Because we live here and our people work here. We have a track record of environmental stewardship and community involvement. For the past 16 years, this company has been the leader in creating the kind of jobs that support a family and a household in this community. In addition, the company has produced millions of dollars in taxes, supported community organizations and charitable causes, promoted environmental education in schools, and many additional civic activities that enhance living in this area. As an organization, we realize that a healthy economy produces quality jobs and opportunities for citizens in this area. For those that are not from around here, you need to know that Mecosta Lake and Osceola counties make up 3 county regions that ranks among the poorest in the state of Michigan. Between 42 and 50% of all households in this area fall below the ALICE threshold, and that's why these jobs are needed. On a personal note, I'm an avid fly fisherman, a member of Trout Unlimited, and a conservationist. I read the thorough study and analysis of this proposal, which was done by Michigan Trout Unlimited, and while Michigan Trout Unlimited did not take a position, they took a neutral position, they did note that when the DEQ applied the pump test data, it resulted in the approved Zone C prediction moving back to a Zone A prediction, which is low risk.
30 seconds.
Okay. The report goes on to conclude with the following. Given these details, Michigan Trout Unlimited has not found cause or grounds for objecting to Nestle's request for the increased water withdrawal. Thank you for the opportunity to speak this evening and to share the position of the Mecosta County Development Corporation.